Hello, everybody, and thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm Deborah McKeegan, the CEO of Texintel, and I am in Frankfurt at Textextil. And I have the pleasure of finding 5 minutes with Andreas Rass of Zimmer Austria.
Thank you, Debbie.
Welcome.
Good morning to you, and it's a great time to be here at the show in Textextil.
Yeah, it's
and
good.
Meeting you after a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, the real me, not the virtual me. Absolutely. So tell us all about everything that's new at Zimmer for this season ahead.
Well, Zimmer is still a 100% Austrian-based textile machinery company, which is something we are really very proud of.
I'm sure.
We were launching at the beginning of the year. We were launching the Colaris 72 as the new digital textile printer platform.
Okay.
So it's a bit smaller machine than the print that we have at the back here.
Yeah.
But from a value productivity perspective, accessibility for customers, this is a really more advanced model with better remote service, with easier accessibility for many customers, because as all over the world, production also is lacking of personnel. So as little as possible human impact is created.
So you've invested in more automation, sharper, cleaner systems, and just easier runnability, making the whole thing already simple, but simpler, really. Simpler.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And listen, we were also taking a little bit, it sounds stupid, but the blanket washing device of a digital printer is consuming a lot of water, or used to consume a lot of water. And over the last year, we were developing a new recycling system, which is basically constantly recycling the water, which we are using for the blanket washing.
Right.
Even if you're printing, like nowadays, we're doing a lot of camouflage netting where a lot of the ink is going on the print blanket.
Yeah.
So we are still capable to keep this water in the circulation for close to a week.
Fantastic.
So going from several hundred liters per day, or sometimes even per hours, into maybe 200 liters per week. I think it's a big step towards a more sustainable digital production.
Okay. Okay. And what about running speeds? Same?
It is a little slower because we have 2 rows of printheads less, but we improved our total dynamics of the printhead, of the belt. So we are not dropping by the equated speed of 2 rows. So we are about 10% slower than on the big machine, because we could also make it a little bit more, let's say, lean from mechanical perspective. Because carpet machines need to be built very robust.
Yes.
And this platform is really dedicated for textile.
That's great. So we talked about technical textiles. Which marketplaces are you in?
Well, technical textile at the moment is, when you look around in the world, this is one of the few left well-running products. Home textile, fashion textiles are suffering from the current market condition.
Absolutely.
The buying behavior of consumers.
Yes.
But technical textiles, fortunate for the textile industry, unfortunate for humanity.
Yes.
We are facing a lot of political and also security turmoil in the world.
Yeah.
And therefore, the camouflage military textile is a full booming industry at the moment.
Yeah. So it's, as you say. And the carpet industry is doing well too?
Well, carpet industry.
We are stood on carpet.
We're standing on a nice carpet.
We are, beautiful rug.
Look, the carpet industry is doing well.
Yeah.
Especially when you look into Turkey. Turkey, we have a huge customer base in Gaziantep.
Okay.
There, a lot of medium to low budget carpets are produced, and especially the low budget carpets are going a lot into Syria, Iraq, and all the rebuilt areas at the moment, and that's a good business at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But energy prices and lately also the prices for polyester went up by 40%.
40%.
Yeah, and that's not something you can swallow.
Not something
just like
really
this.
you can absorb. I mean, I spoke to quite a lot of interviews recently. A lot of companies saying, well, you know, for as long as we can, we'll take the hit to take the market share to keep the capital workflow, everything going through the company. But as you say, at 40%, that's a no-brainer. That
No.
just becomes a no.
Yeah.
Because it's you're not going to see a quick recovery from that. You know, if everything settles down tomorrow, you're still talking about, I would think, I'm no expert, a couple of years of disruption.
Yeah.
On those prices.
But what is different now in the current crisis? It's not a total negativity. It's like just waiting until things get better.
It's also, for me, what I read from it as well, it's a bit of a wake-up call that we all, as an industry, have become very complacent with our supply chains.
Yeah.
And we need to rewire that, rethink that, get much more strategic about the partnerships that we make globally. Would you agree?
Absolutely. And I just see it at this show. We are suddenly, when you're talking about security prints, when you talk about military supplies, the supply chain of our customers also need to be somewhere close to them. So meaning suddenly we as a European manufacturer of machines are priority versus a much cheaper machine from Far East, because they want to have the service, they want to have the hand on the manufacturer here in Europe. That's something what we can give.
A real partnership and absolute security about everything that your machinery is putting out, really. You don't want anybody to have a back door into your business, do you? And I think those closed doors become that part of a new narrative, I think, really, for the industry, where we are seeing more nearshoring and onshoring for not the most obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's great.
And when it comes to partnerships, also we intensified the partnerships with our ink partners. So basically, we have an open ink system as Zimmer, but it's a group of long-term partnerships. We are trying to nurture and really get it as close as possible, because the ink is the key to good digital printing.
Yeah, we've had this conversation as well, haven't we, about ink security and what's actually within the ink that you're printing, in a kind of, as you say, in a camouflage arena. So very important.
And when you so our ink partner from Turkey, Setaş, it's a company which is having a decent size. And one real big part of the strategy is to hold a huge inventory on raw materials and ready-made inks.
Okay, good.
So looking at the current supply chain, when you are seeing that people are suffering from getting new polymers for their chemical production, that's key to have this size of.
That's one of the things that I've always observed about on-demand manufacturing at the end of the day. It's because with all of those components, you know, you either have a very strong collaboration or you hold the baby, don't you? You're holding the stock as that on-demand manufacturer to make sure that you meet all of your obligations, as you say, holding good stocks of inks so that geopolitics or anything else that might happen in our new world doesn't affect your baseline and allows you to continue commercially with good but profitability, but room to move if you need to without, you know.
I see this move into the military and more public procurement processes, also a chance for the textile industry to get more professional.
Agreed.
Because public procurement is very strict.
Yes.
And if you don't comply with your contracts you signed off, it's having a direct impact on you.
Yes, yeah. It's back to having a moral compass for the for the textile industry, back to the old days in many ways. Really. Yeah. But so it's not everything's just not online, really. Those partnerships and
not online, fast, cheap.
Exactly. You're not
sustainable. It's specific. It's strong.
Strong core partnerships for the future. It's great. Well, thank you, Andreas.
Thank you,
Always
Abby.
a pleasure to chat with you.
Absolutely.
And thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. Thank you.